Hey guys, it's Victoria. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be trying out some more Modelones acrylic. Here I have the New Romantics 8-piece acrylic powder set. So it's got some really pretty colors. This is my third acrylic set from Modelones and I've loved the first two, so I'm really excited about this. Our 8 acrylics, as well as the instruction manual. So here's what the bottles are looking like. Super pretty, just a clear jar and a white top. These bottles hold 10 grams of product, so they're all pretty mini, but they come with lots of colors, so that's really nice. They also sent over some gel base and top coat, as well as some forms. I'm not going to use the forms, and you don't need base coat for acrylic. I might use the top coat though, but look at this pretty packaging. I'm using a different monomer today. This is the Joya Mia liquid monomer and it is slow setting and odorless. I'm trying this just so that the smell doesn't stink up my house and bother the people that I live with. So we're gonna see how this works for me. So these don't have names, but I'm assuming that these last two numbers above this barcode is the number of the shade. So this is 22. They all come with this cap that has a tab on it so you can open it up easily. I like that so we don't have any spillages. We have 16. 20, 21, 23, 19, 18, and 2. Okay, so here are all the colors. They are all so pretty. I didn't realize that they were all glittery and sparkly and super fancy, but I like that they are. So let's go ahead and get into the set. I'm not going to be keeping this set on for a long time, so I'm just going to use my McCart peel off base coat and then apply my The Attitude XL coffin tips. Okay, so this is what we're working with. I just cut down the length. We're gonna do pretty long nails. So the color I'm using is the blue sparkly color. This is 16. So I'm gonna work in as many beads as it takes. I'm not gonna limit myself to a certain amount of beads. So I've tried other Modelones acrylic and most of them were just flat shades. None of them had sparkles or anything. So I'm interested to see if there's going to be a difference in formula, if the glitter kind of makes it a little bit easier to work with, a little bit more difficult to work with. I'm going to figure out what techniques I'm using on my pointer finger before I start walking you guys through the process. This nail's looking pretty good. I'm really liking the color. And this is my application from the side. So we've got a somewhat thin cuticle, an apex right in the middle, and then it thinning out towards the free edge. So I experienced something new that I've never felt before when doing acrylic. And keeping in mind that I'm also using a brand new monomer that I've never tried before, I started feeling a warm tightening sensation on my nail, which is pretty weird. I've never felt it before. So it was definitely as the acrylic began to dry and harden, and it just felt really weird on my nail bed. We'll see if it happens again on my middle finger, but I started feeling it after I applied my bead down on the natural nail. I didn't feel anything obviously as it was on the tip, so I don't quite know if that's the monomer or not. It's never happened before, but this is also my first time using a low odor monomer. That could be contributing to that as well. I'm not feeling it on my middle finger though, so maybe it was just a one-time thing. So I've got no apex. We're gonna go ahead and put a bead right here. Okay, so there's nail number 2. I am starting to feel that like burning. It's not burning, it's just warm, and it feels like something's definitely happening on the nail. I'm really banking on it being the monomer. Alright, so as you see, I just applied my tip bead, and now for the cuticle bead, I'm going to get a little bit of a bigger bead. I'm going to place it on the nail and then kind of shake it towards my cuticle just to get some product down there. And once it releases from the brush, I'm going to push the sides so that it goes onto the nail. With the very tip of my brush, I'm going to bring down small amounts of product as I push back the rest of the product. I've noticed if I don't push product back, it'll start to flood my cuticle as it's doing now. I'm gonna try to do an upside down hand just so that gravity pulls it down towards the free edge. Now I'm just going to pat my cuticle down to thin it out. The glitter is getting stuck in my brush. I don't know if I'm not cleaning it well enough or if the glitter's just super sticky. Okay, so and this bead is just being used to connect the height of the apex area and the free edge area. Okay, so getting my bead, letting the monomer soak into the powder on the brush so that it doesn't get stuck to the brush when I go to release it. I'm going to pull in on the edges first and then brush up. I'm wiping up to fit it to the shape of the tip. Alright, so here's what the nails are looking like. I went ahead and did my thumb off camera. They're super sparkly, super pretty. So we're gonna get into filing. I have my dust collector right here. I'm gonna start off with reshaping the nails to get that coffin shape back with this 80/80 grit hand file. Alright, so I went ahead and reshaped all the nails, but it's super gummy. Like, it's not coming off in dust, it's coming off in sticky and gumminess. So I think I'm gonna give them a couple more minutes to fully set. I thought they were fully set. That's the sound that they make when they are fully set. So I'm just going to give them a minute and hopefully I can file them on my e-file afterwards. Okay, so here's what they're looking like. So cute. I'm loving them all shaped up. I had a much easier time filing them after I gave them a couple of minutes. I think it was just because the monomer, with it being slow setting, it took longer for it to dry, but they are all done. Let's go ahead and clean them up. I think I'm gonna draw on a quick design. So this is just a Modelones white gel paint pot that I'm gonna use. And we're also going to add some dots. I'm going to go ahead and cure this. Alright, so let's go ahead and top coat this. Look at how pretty this bottle is. Okay, let's go ahead and cure. Okay, look how pretty the results are. I'm happy I went with that white nail art. Let's go ahead and cuticle oil these up. And here is the final reveal. They're so pretty. I'm loving the sparkle. I really like the way that this acrylic worked. It's very similar to the other acrylics that I've used from them. Very high quality, and I love that you get like a little sample of a bunch of different colors. I don't think that the glitter had any effect on the way that the acrylic functioned, so that was really nice. And look at these pretty results. I'll definitely have to let you guys know how I feel about that monomer in a different video. I need a little bit more time with it. I think that's what caused most of the issues that I had today, but they still came out so pretty. Everything I used in this video will be linked down in the description box. That is all that I have for you guys today. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!